Gary, talk to us about employee value proposition. What is an EVP and why is it critical for businesses today?
EVP in the simple way I can explain it really is the unique benefits and values that and experiences that you can offer your employees and future employees. Your business is your brand, right? And the people make your brand. So you need the right people through the door.
For employees these days, it's not just about going to work and coming home. It's about how does the potential company I'm going to work for, how does that fit in with my lifestyle and with my own values and what's in it for me, as well as just money, really. And I think that's become more important. If you have to start with new employees all the time, then you're having to build it from the ground up again. Whereas if you've got that set number of kind of employees that are there living, breathing your brand and your values, then that attracts more people as well.
So why should one person choose you over another business? You know, what's going to bring them to you and apply to you? And that's quite a challenging thing to do, but that's what we do is help articulate that story.
How does a strong EVP helps organization attract best talent?
We try and keep it as simple as possible. If you spoke to our clients, and the reason why they work with us is because we don't bamboozle them with all the data this, data that. We look beyond the data. Data's important, but it only informs so much, and actually you need to speak to people.
I think a lot of people are looking for career progression now, or don't want to be hopping about. So I think if they can really portray what they offer and that aligns with an employee's what they want out of it, then I think that you've got a good basis there for long-term employment, which also, you know, is a credit to your brand.
There's obviously the people that work for you today that we speak to, but there's also the people that leave. Why did they leave? Understanding that really helps influence what we do from a storytelling perspective, because we unearth some interesting things when we're speaking to people within businesses, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable to hear, but the powers that be need to hear it, because what their reality is versus what the employee's reality is sometimes so misaligned. We have to tell them that they need to address certain things internally.
One of the success stories that we had at Trust Creative in terms of employer branding is Colas Rail. So talk to us about your experience with Colas Rail in that project.
So Colas Rail is a global organisation. It's a French company. We had to basically redefine the EVP for the UK market. We listened to what their objectives were, which was 50% increase in applications across various departments across the whole of the UK. And we're not talking a few roles here, we're talking thousands of roles. So it was quite a big investment for them.
They wanted to increase the number of female applicants and also people of colour. So that was one of the things that we had to take into consideration as well. And there was just, it was so well received across various channels. So much so that I think we had achieved it. It was a 6-month campaign. I think we'd achieved our targets within 2-3 months.
We achieved thousands of applicants through our campaign that smashed their targets. But we wouldn't have been able to do that unless we had the EVP nailed and the employer branding and all the assets created from the outset in order to make sure the campaign and recruitment drivers are successful. And now they're still using the campaign materials and assets now, and it's working.